What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, the ultimate destination for aspiring or seasoned landscaping business owners. Whether you're just starting out or you've been around the game, you've come to the right place. Today's video is going to be about 5 profitable services to offer in the landscaping business niche. Without further ado, let's begin. Service number 1, the bread and butter of landscaping, lawn maintenance. Lawn maintenance is my favorite because it allows you to build an actual business and not a leveraged job. So lawn maintenance allows you to set up contracts and grow clientele for a long-term service, and it allows you to get a consistent stream of income. When I first started out, I specifically only did irrigation. My company was EJ Irrigation Maintenance, and I only did irrigation. And what I found was I would have my busy seasons where I'll make decent money, enough money to turn a profit, enough money to cover my overhead. And then I'll have my off seasons around the winter, around when people start saving money for Christmas presents. And I just found in the beginning, just starting out, that it was a little bit tough to cover my bills and my expenses because I didn't have a consistent stream of income. Lawn maintenance is great for that. Once you start establishing a nice size clientele, you can always rely on that income if your other upsells and your other services we're going to discuss in this video are a little bit slow. Service number 2, irrigation. Speaking of the devil, I love irrigation, especially down in the South. I'm in Florida. I'm in Central Florida myself. Irrigation is a must, especially for these customers with St. Augustine grass. Anyone who deals with St. Augustine knows it is a diva. Us in the industry call it rich man's grass. It costs green to keep it green. You gotta buy some fertilizer or pay a fertilizer company. You gotta pay the water to water it. So it is definitely lives up to its name. However, irrigation is great. The plastic parts, if you go to a contractor supply who specifies in irrigation supplies, are fairly cheap, and the service is expertise. You need to have an expertise so you can charge expert prices for irrigation services, whether that would be changing out the controllers that are always going bad, especially with the lightning storms and all the shortages we get. Those things go bad. Return a profit just replacing those. Just doing regular inspections. You charge a flat rate to do an inspection. Also, an irrigation niche is locating some of those zones. You have to get a valve locator. Those can be a little pricey, but they are worth every penny. Changing out those pop-ups. Those pop-ups and rotors consistently get run over by lawn care guys, or some wives hit them when they're coming out the driveway. So that is another great profitable service to offer. I hope you guys get into that. Service number 3, hardscaping. What is hardscaping? Hardscaping, pavers, stone borders, any of that masonry work. That is a great business service to get into in the landscaping niche. A lot of people want those paver walkways, where they can put their garbage cans on the side of their house. A lot of people want to extend their back patios and ultimately put like a lanai over. You name it with hardscaping. It's a great industry. It would require significant expertise if you plan on doing it yourself in the beginning, or you can kind of develop a professional network and subcontract someone to do it and turn a profit that way. There's a million ways to skin a cat. Just make sure you're being safe, you're being smart. If you are going to subcontracting route, make sure that business that you're subcontracting to, you 1099 them for tax purposes, and make sure that they have workers' comp. If they do not have workers' comp and someone gets hurt doing business, guess what? It's gonna have to go on you, okay? So just be aware of that. And yes, stay profitable. Service number 3. Service number 3 is landscaping, tree installs, tree removals, tree trimmings, decorative rock, mulch, plants, you name it. That is an awesome service to offer. Tips for offering this service is I would recommend go to the nurseries, go to your contractor supply nurseries, and kind of pick the nursery owner's brain and kind of learn about the native plants in your region. For instance, I'm in Central Florida, so we have a lot of Porter corpuses. We have a lot of viburnums. We have a lot of palms, you name it, queen palms, Sylvester palms, crepe myrtles, very popular. So yeah, you just learn the name of these plants. So when a customer asks, hey, I want to plant that flowers, or I want this type of palm, it has this type of trunk, learn that. When you learn and you sound like you know what you're talking about, people are going to be a little bit more confident, have a little bit more confidence in paying you a profitable number for your business. So that is another great service to offer. Service number 5, re-sodding. I love re-sodding or new sod installs, or people replacing Bahia for St. Augustine or Zoysia, Imperial Zoysia. I love doing it. I do highly recommend either purchasing or renting out a sod cutter to conduct these type of jobs, as well as a dump trailer, owning or renting a dump trailer. But yeah, highly profitable. You just have to try to find a supplier for St. Augustine or Bahia, whatever your niche is. Find a supplier for these sod installs. Get a good price, a profitable price, and then price for profit ultimately. You know, with problems with irrigation or maybe droughts, or maybe just customers want to change the look of their grass from Bahia to St. Augustine, it is definitely a profitable service to offer. I love it. I do it all the time, and it's certainly profitable. You just have to keep in mind the square footage. One pallet is typically 400 square foot. I do have suppliers that sell me 500 square foot pallets. They're awesome. They're also just like $25 more, so it's a no-brainer sometimes for me. But yeah, make sure you learn how to measure out the square footage of a desired location for sod and price accordingly. That's it, guys. I hope you found this video valuable. Please, I'm new to the YouTube space, so hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on the video. It helps the algorithm and it helps me help more people like yourself. Thank you and have a lovely day.